Hello and welcome to this bonus episode for the Tuts Plus series Tumblr Theming 101. In this episode, we're going to have a look at two things. The first will be the Tumblr static file uploader, and the second will be submitting a theme to the Theme Garden, which is the equivalent to Tumblr's own marketplace for themes. Now, the reason I want to have a look at the static file uploader is because it's been mentioned a few times throughout the series, but we never actually had a chance to use it. Mainly being that we were using web fonts for our icons, etc., and we didn't have any images being used in the theme. Now, there are two ways to get to the static file uploader, and the first traditional way is to visit the link themes/upload underscore static underscore file. And what you would do here is you would click on browse, you'd point it to the asset that you need uploading, and then you click upload file. Now bear in mind this should be for theme assets only, and it is linked to your account. So Tumblr will know if you're using this to store anything but theme assets. And it even says there, immediate banning of your account. So Tumblr knows that this is being uploaded to my account. What happens is once you've uploaded your file, you are then given a URL. This URL is on the content delivery network, so Tumblr's CDN, and then you just use this in your theme. Now you would basically just upload the file, get the URL, and you would paste this into the content of your appearance option or the meta tag on the appearance option. So that's the first way of using the static file uploader. The second way is if you go to the built-in HTML editor and click on the settings cog or the little cog, and then click theme assets. Now this little pane appears, and if you click on it, choose the assets you want to upload. It uploads them, and then if you right click or copy link location, you then get the URL to that asset, like so. So that's how to use the static file uploader. Now the built-in uploader is pretty nifty. I kind of like this. This is something new, and I haven't actually seen this before today. Traditionally, we'd be using this screen, but I will paste the link, or I'll include a link in the description to this URL in case you want to use that. So that's uploading a static file. The next thing I want to quickly cover is submitting a theme. So whether or not you create a free or a premium theme and you want to submit it to the Theme Garden, so Tumblr's marketplace for themes, go to submit a theme, and then this is what you do. You include your title, your summary, the sales pitch for the theme, the source code. Now this is an interesting one, the GitHub on and off. It only goes on and off. There isn't actually anything else. I'm not sure if Tumblr are going to start introducing the option to store your theme file on GitHub, and then obviously you can push updates to GitHub that then would push updates to Tumblr, which would be really cool. You can upload a thumbnail, add screenshots, and then you confirm that you are the creator of this theme. Now remember, when you are uploading a theme, there are a couple of requirements, and these are the requirements I've tried to follow as we've been going through the series. So all assets must be on the Tumblr CDN using the static file uploader. Third-party widgets must be optional. So like we did with the Twitter, where you could turn it on and off, that's an option. So it's not hard-coded. The user doesn't have to use the third-party widget. You must support all post types. So again, as I said, text, photo, quote, link, chat, audio, and video post types must be supported if you want to submit the theme. I would also go as far as throwing in ask. Now, ask is something we haven't covered in the series, but that is a post block that is worth covering, or a post type worth covering. You must also include RSS tag, which is from the Tumblr base, fave icon, custom CSS, link open tag, meta description, photo out. Try to include post notes, note count, and description. So we included all of them apart from the link open tag and the photo out. Finally, it must be under 64 kilobytes. So the whole theme itself should be under 64 kilobytes. Now, I'm not 100% sure on how this figure is actually calculated. Bearing in mind that you can have a theme that, say, has two different views or two different appearances. One's a grid and one's a blog. I'm not sure if this is the pre-server or the post-server value. But again, it's trying to state that make sure that if the HTML itself is bigger than 64K, see what you can offload and stick on the Tumblr CDN using the static file uploader. And that is how you go about adding a theme to the theme garden or submitting a theme. So I hope that you found this video useful. The final bonus video will be a very quick look at how I actually use my less file to make color appearance options easier when coding a Tumblr theme. So I do hope you can check it out.